Hey guys, Reese here. Tonight I'm reading A Visit from St. Nicholas, more commonly known as "Twas the Night Before Christmas." Um, I wanted to read this one, and the history behind it's always fascinated me because we don't know for sure who wrote it. We know who first anonymously published it, but we don't necessarily know that they wrote it. And the site that I'm using actually has some neat history here, um, so I'm going to link that in the description below. And yeah, let's just get to it. I'm hoping that I have things set up right, that I can go cycle through the pictures. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Okay, it worked. Good. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday objects to glow. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. I closed the wrong window. Though actually I don't think it makes a difference. Weird. Okay. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mounted to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Okay, so there's the chimney, uh, and this should be the next one. I'm also not sure what window I closed. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a ball full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his fingers aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. And this image I want to fix. Sorry, this will take a bit before I can. There we go. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Alright, so that was A Visit from St. Nicholas, the original poem for 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It did keep the correct sentence at the end, which I'm surprised a lot of people don't do that. Um, anyways, this page has some neat information about the history, about how it changed some views of Christmas and St. Nicholas himself. Um, it's very interesting. I'm curious to see what else is on this site. uh, so I had a couple of hiccups with the images there. I just wanted to make sure that the images got shown because I believe these are the original illustrations, but I'm not certain. Um, but 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It's one that has to be done, I think, and I always did enjoy this poem. I still don't know what Sugar Plum Fairies are about. I don't know where that came from. I I mean, even in the original Nutcracker, which you saw me read if you watched my previous videos, there's no mention of them. Where did they come from? uh, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a short video, but it's a short poem. And as always, have a great time wherever you are. Bye, guys.